What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex here, and you're watching a Ragin Ronin review. Got a review for you. I checked out Ad Astra, which I believe in Latin means to the stars. Ad Astra stars Brad Pitt, Tommy Lee Jones, and Donald Sutherland. And when I first saw the trailer for this film, I was pretty fascinated, especially with that scene where there were two Land Rovers shooting at each other on the moon. I thought that was pretty cool, but I didn't notice anything like action oriented, if you will, besides that. It was just a lot of talking and a lot of like space stuff, and that was enough to sell me for this film because I like these types of movies. Like, I loved Interstellar. Space Odyssey 2001 was interesting, but I'm really fascinated by these types of space opera dramas. They're really fun to watch for me because, you know, space is obviously very, very mysterious to us, and it's real world sci-fi. It's not like science fiction like Star Wars or Star Trek. This is real world sci-fi, even though, you know, they justify a little bit more of the questionable things by saying that in the distant future, or in the near future, because that's when this film actually takes place, in the near future. So they're able to they have some more technological advancements and are able to pull off a bunch of things that we wouldn't be able to pull off today. Anyways, this movie was, you know, based on the trailer, is a big mystery to me. And when I watched the movie, it's a big mystery as well. It's a very minimalist movie. And I say that because, just like Space Odyssey 2001, there isn't a lot really going on. They're going from one place to another. There's not a whole lot of talking. There's not a whole lot of actors in this movie. I mean, there are, but just they keep it very, very minimal. And, like, I really, really like the sets in this movie because it just feels like you know what it feels like? It feels like retro sci-fi. Like I said, 2001: A Space Odyssey. It just feels like that. It feels like this film should have come out like 20 or 30 years, 20 plus or 30 years ago. That's what it feels like, and that makes me feel like I like this movie. I like this movie for that reason alone, because it just feels a lot more artistic in that sense. Like, they don't have to make a flashy sci-fi film like Armageddon. They really kept everything down to a minimal, and just were able to tell an intriguing story from that. So that in that sense is really, really cool. And I just loved seeing them go further and further and further. Hence the title of the movie, To the Stars. They just kept on going further. And every time they went further, it was like, okay, now we're going to the next stage. And it just gets more and more interesting to see how like in the director and writer's vision, how they would perceive humans to exist in such a distant world. So that is really, really cool. And I thought the story also was very interesting. Everything that they explained just sounds logical, and it made a whole lot of sense to me. And there was no point in time where I felt like, okay, that's really questionable. I don't know if I believe, I don't know if I buy that. It just works for me, and I just wanted to see it keep on going. I wanted to see how far they would take it, because obviously you have to like this type of genre to really enjoy it, and I really enjoyed it. So, and Brad Pitt was great in this movie, and he's you know, it really shows how versatile he is as an actor. I mean, he has a really, really long career, and he's done all different types of roles, from playing like crazy people to like an army general to now an astronaut. And he's just a seasoned and a great actor, and once again he puts on a great performance in this film. So there you have it. I was thoroughly entertained by this movie, and if you like these types of movies, if you like space operas, retro space operas, for lack of a better term, then this is definitely a film for you, because it really has that type of vibe. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10, okay? And there you have it. As always, if you enjoyed this review and you want to see more, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter at Ragin Nation. My name is Alex. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.